Hi everybody, and welcome back to the CBB Automotive Training Network. I'm Bart Mann. Today we're going to talk about how do we get started in this business. And I think there's certain steps that if you do them, will take you from here to there. Before we get started, what I'd like to talk about is what I refer to as the laws of transformation. Because I want you, whether you've been in the business before or you're brand new, to transform yourself here at CBB, to get great at this. Let's tell you how. The number one law of transformation is discover where are you, who are you? And what I mean by that is, where are you on this journey? Maybe you came from a dealership where you're selling 7, 8, 9, 10 cars a month. Maybe you came from a place where you're selling 15 or 16. Maybe you came from a place where you sold widgets and you don't even know how to sell cars. It doesn't matter. But get really clear where you are in this journey. The number two law of transformation is, where do you want to be? And what I mean by that is get really clear with, in 2 years, where you want to be with your career. In terms of monies, in terms of what position you're going to hold. Get clear and write it down. Now, I will tell you that if you and I hung out and I was your life coach, I would tell you that I would look at this in every area of your life. For now, though, we're just going to talk about where do you want to be in a couple years in this business and get really clear with it. So number one, where are you? Number two, where do you want to be? Number three is, why do you want to get from here to there? Maybe in a couple years you want to be selling 20 cars a month. Why? Maybe in a couple years you want to be in finance. Why? Maybe in a couple years you want to be a sales manager. Why? Get really clear with that. And then the fourth law of transformation is, what are your obstacles in the past? In other words, what's gotten in your way in the past? What are the things that you look at in the past that have really stopped you from getting from here to there? Maybe it's procrastination. You're done with that today. Maybe it's you just didn't work hard enough. You're done with that today. Whatever it is, you don't have to own it, but be aware of it. Clear? So that's kind of a way to start in your new career. Now what I'd like to really encourage you to do is to really think and look at what your business is going to look like month to month. And I'm going to help you with that. You get your business from three basic areas. One is customers who drive in, get out of their car, and come on in. Those are called fresh opportunities. Normally, those customers have been, I would say, online probably about 13, 14, 15, 16 hours researching. And maybe what happened was they said, you know what, honey, let's go out and look at the car. So they get in their vehicle and come on over. They have not sent in an e-lead, in other words, an internet inquiry. They haven't made a phone call. They just came in. Now, the closing ratio on those folks is usually 8 to 10 to 20%, maybe a little bit higher depending on the salesperson that meets them. But the reality is it's not our best customer. It's a customer. We're glad to have them. They're face-to-face. That's our goal. But the reality is, in terms of closing ratio, it's not our best customer. The next type of customer you're going to get is unsold showroom traffic. What's that customer? Somebody who came in and left, also known as a be-back. And those people, sometimes they're hard to get back in. So it's really important for you and I to have a process in place. We'll teach you that as we go along about what to say to get them back in. If you get a customer back in, they're going to close at about 60% if they've been in before. And the third type of customer that we're going to talk about moving forward is what's called the developed customer. A developed customer is someone who actually did call in and you got them into the dealership. A developed customer might be someone who sent a lead in and you got them to come in. It might be a friend from church or the gym. It might be a previous customer of yours. It might be a friend of a previous customer, what's of course called a referral. So you are developing your business. It might be social media. I've got a young man that I know from Chicago that is really big on Facebook Marketplace. And he's selling 20 cars a month, doing it mainly off developed customers. He doesn't take fresh opportunities. He takes developed customers. That's where he's getting most of his business. If you and I can get that, dude, that takes your business to a whole new level. So we've talked a lot here right now. We've talked about laws of transformation, how to get from here to there. And we've been really clear with who we are and where we want to be and what our why is. And we also talked about the different types of customers. When you and I get back, we'll talk about how do we graph those customers so we can really track our business. Great job. We'll talk to you next time on the CBB Automotive Training Network. I'm Bart Mann. Talk to you soon.